Whispers of Ruin, The Shadow Realms Book 10, by Brenda K. Davies, performed for you by Meg Price. Chapter 1. Kaylia's hair stuck to her cheeks as she used her small sword to hack through the endless jungle of the doomed valley. She'd known coming to this place of lore, where few survived, would be difficult, but she hadn't considered that she'd be constantly surrounded by dense green foliage shrouding her like a warm blanket. The thickness of the jungle also blocked her view of nearly everything, more than a foot away from her, including her allies on this trip. Even worse, it prevented her from seeing the countless enemies lurking in the vegetation. And though she couldn't see them, she felt eyes following her every move. Somewhere in this land of green, humidity, and bugs, something was salivating over the idea of eating her. She was sure of it. Glancing nervously at the trees overhead, she expected to see some beast crouched there, waiting to pounce, but the limbs remained barren of anything more than leaves and vines. Kaylia slapped at a bug buzzing around her ear before using her sword to cut through more vines. Brokk, who was somewhere ahead of her, had already slashed through this area, but the jungle had closed around him after he passed to block the way for the rest of them. Brock's sword thwacked against the plants as he hacked at them. Only a few feet separated them, but she couldn't see him. If something happened to him, she wouldn't know until either the noise stopped her or she encountered his remains. She shuddered at the possibility and swallowed to get some moisture into her parched throat. She'd never suffered from claustrophobia before, but as the vegetation crowded her, it felt like the jungle was determined to bury her in its verdant tomb, just as it had so many before her. Kaylia swatted at another bug before tugging at the collar of the green tunic cleaving to her. She could be walking through her graveyard right now. She tugged a little more at her collar. This is not the time. Get it together, or you really will die here. That was so true, and since she had no intention of dying in this place, she wouldn't let her imagination run away with her, no matter how many monsters it conjured. There were plenty of real monsters to be concerned about in this place. She would give anything for some armor, but after the first hour here, she'd learned wearing her lightweight protection and not dropping from dehydration were two things that could...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?